Hey, how y'all doing? Got to check that, make sure, baby. I don't make that mistake no more. Hey, it's Wednesday, people. How y'all doing? It's hump day. We're halfway through this shit. And going to be an exciting week. It's already been. And we got a lot of shit going on. I'm telling you, I got shit just rolling around in my head. I just want to get it out. Before we get into everything else, got some mail I want to take care of. Elsie Grillis from Sacramento, California. I got a letter from her. And she says that she started watching me around the time Donnie went to Helsinki and kissed Donnie's butt right there on world stage and everything. We all got a good view of Donnie the traitor groveling in front of his boss, Pootie. And so thank you, Elise. And I appreciate it, darling. I'll look for your next letter, baby. And I also got, I hope y'all can see this real good. It's a postcard from Mousy in New Orleans, Louisiana. And it's a postcard. Now, here's the deal. Mousy sent me a print of this postcard. And it says, "To the polls, ye guardians of liberty." That'd be us, baby. That's us she's talking about. I love this thing. I went to Hobby Lobby today to go buy a frame for it. Mama was not with me. I was like juggling between two frames, and I just decided, don't do that. Wait till Mama's with you and buy the right frame, because I really want to get that up on my wall. I am so proud of that print. It is so gorgeous. And Mousy wrote, "Hey, John, we love what you're doing. Keep it up. Are you shitting me? Mousy," and Felix the cat. Now, I got a question for Mousy. Me and Mama went to the internet last night because I told her, I know who Fritz the cat is. Anybody my age or around our age or something like that should know who Fritz the cat was. As a matter of fact, I went to go see Fritz the cat, 1972, I think it was. I was in California, and I had to go to a special theater to see it. And it was an outstanding film. My question, Mousy, is Felix the cat who we're all thinking it is? And if so, I would just be, that just tickle, that's icing on the cake, baby. But Mousy and Fritz the cat, I got a chance to walk down her page last night, and she had a picture of her booth in Jackson Square in New Orleans, Louisiana, in the French Quarter, for those that don't know where Jackson Square is. And you could tell it had just got done raining. The ground is wet. That picture, it made me take a walk down memory lane, and I'm so glad I did. I have been to, I don't know, countless times to Jackson Square, from the time when I was very young, and the last time was after Katrina. It's a dear place in my heart. It's a romantic place to me. It just oozes everything that I love about New Orleans. And that old song, "Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans?" Well, yes, baby, I do. And that's where Mousy works. And she has a shop down in the quarter. And I am just, go to mousy.com. Check out her artwork. It is fantastic. And I just enjoyed that so much last night. It's people like her, Zach Hendricks, just the other day I spoke about, Buddy Davis, Madeline Bell, these people that have written to me. And these people are accomplished people in their field. They're artists. And Lord have mercy, they're listening to me. Boy, that don't bode well for them, does it? I'm glad to have you as a friend, and it just tickles me to death. I'll get that up on my wall. I want it up there quick, but I can't buy a frame until Mama's with me. So, what's going on in the news? Well, we could get to the big story that New York Times did about Donnie being a cheap bastard. But the big thing in my mind last night was him in Mississippi. He went to his little rally. And by the way, just how many rallies has he been to already? Is that all we're paying for? For going to rally to have a stroke fest for Donnie? So Donnie can go around and shovel his crap out into the golf course, baby. That's all he's been. That's what we pay that man for, to watch TV so he can watch Fox News in the morning, get all the intel he needs for the day. And then go off to rally after rally. That's all he's done ever since he got elected. Yeah, he's running for office, baby, and I can't wait to see his ass how that goes from prison. See how he can run his campaign from the inside of a cell. He got up there last night and demeaned and mocked Dr. Ford on a grand scale last night, calling into question everything she says. She only had one beer. She forgot everything else, where it was, what time it was, what house it was, who was there, all that sort of. He rattled that shit on. And the more that he did that, the more I was purely disgusted by those people sitting right behind him, clapping their ass off. Some stupid idiot holding a sign there, "Women for Trump." How utterly disgusting of those people who showed up to show their ass last night. You think you're tickled to death that you want to run home and see the news. Look at there. I'm right behind him. You can see me, Mabel. Look at there. Yeah, we all see you. We all see you clap your hands when he demeans a woman. And that's not uncommon. Donnie's done it recently, lately, with the news people. With the ladies in the news. Makes fun of them, mocks their ass. That's Donnie's America, baby. You don't like it? Tough shit. That's what Mitch McConnell says. He's standing on the floor of the Senate. He's ready for a vote, baby. He's ready for a vote. He's been ready ever since this started. You think anybody on the Republican side, they got what? Flake, Collins, and Murkowski. There's the three everybody's focusing on. Every other Republican senator in that House is willing to vote for this piece of shit. He wasn't a piece of shit recently. Oh, yes, he was. I take that back. We don't know because we don't know his papers. We know what kind of crap he's written before, though. He's a disgusting turd. Go look at the questions that he wrote for President Bill Clinton. He's a disgusting little man, and he showed his self in front of the Senate committee, the Judiciary Committee. Argued with him. I love beer, by the way. Have you got that message yet, America? This guy loves beer, but he's never drank too much beer. Are you shitting me? People coming out of the woodwork telling me he's a drunk. An obnoxious, loud drunk. That's what his words were. With all the F's there. You know, because he had a stuttering friend and they was making fun of him. Are you shitting me? Disgusting. He'll lie. Yes, he'll lie. He'll lie about anything now. That's what he has shown America. Do we want that on a Supreme Court seat? Do we want that man that we know now? We know how much he can lie. A vindictive little shit of a man who's got it out for the Democrats now. You know, evil, the Clintons and all of it. It's a conspiracy all against him. Has nothing to do with a woman standing up and using her voice. A woman who felt it was her civic duty to stand up and say something about a man that was fixing to be put on the Supreme Court and who he was and how he was. His good old boy little network of rich little assholes up there in Georgetown Prep who are slated for that shit. That's what gets me sometimes about, you know, we're a country $21 trillion in debt. But we can give a $2 trillion tax cut to the wealthiest Americans in this country. No problem, baby. Everything else, kiss off. This is everything for the wealthy. That's the way Donnie was raised. That's what Donnie is. He's a pompous, rich asshole. Money cannot buy class and it cannot buy intelligence. And Donnie proves that every day. He wasn't born with a silver spoon up his mouth. He had a shovel of money shoved up his ass from his daddy. Are you shitting me? Oh, I made a small $1 million loan and turned it into a $10 billion. Show your taxes, you lying sack of shit. I don't know how much you're worth. It sure looks like you're worth a whole lot less. Because why? Because you're a lying sack of shit. That's the number one thing that tells me you lie about everything. He lies about the smallest things. You think about lying about something big is going to bother him? Are you shitting me? No, it doesn't bother him. He lives for it. He grovels in it. He knows that I don't know what to call them, the deplorables, the ignorant, of those people sitting in that crowd listening to him spill on about even his crowd size at the inauguration? Are you? He still goes over that. You know, they doctored those photos, you know. That's not really, I had a bigger crowd. They always doing this to me. 28,000. That's what he drew. The biggest crowd he had during the 2016. 28,000. That's the biggest, baby, in Mississippi. I think, or Alabama. I'd have to look back in my notes. 28,000. Hillary got 33. Beto O'Rourke, 55,000. Yeah, baby. This blue wave is rising up here in Texas. I can tell you that right now. I love going. I got an eyeball or two when I went to the store this morning. Ain't nobody questions me anymore. I look like I'm a pissed off old sailor, and I am. I dare somebody challenge me on what kind of shirt I wear. Say the word, baby. My first reaction would probably ask somebody here, hold this, turn on my video and ask somebody here, film this, because I want it from. Yeah, because I can't believe how good people who say that they are Christians or that they're good. How can you follow this man? How can you support a disgusting liar who sat up there last night and spoke like that? Now, when he was in the White House, when they had control of him, when somebody was sitting there with a rolled-up magazine ready to whack him in the head if he got out of line, then he said, oh, she's a credible witness. You know, she's a fine lady. She's a fine woman. She's a fine woman. Got very sounded truthful. Yeah. And then you put him out in front of a crowd like that where they want meat, where they want red meat thrown out about there. He turns into who he is. A disgusting turd of a man, a lying sack of shit that sits in our office, that sits in our house, that defiles our house. Every day he is there. I dare any of my Republican friends to speak about morals or ethics. Anything. Bring it up. I'm willing to debate it anytime. Because he has no ethics and he has no morals. 19 women have accused him. 19 women. Swore up and down every one of them's a liar. Every one of them are lying. You know what they are, baby. That's what he says. They all lie. Make shit up. Stormy Daniels, no, I never had sex with her. No, I didn't. No, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. And we find out that's not a lie. Playboy bunny girls, porn stars, baby. 19 women accusing him. You bet your ass that's who he is. That's who he is. You think it bothers him that Brett Kavanaugh did this shit in high school? No. And what's the story they're selling now? What's the message they're selling now? Your son better watch it now. You know, your son over here is, and what did Donnie Jr. say? When a reporter asked him, who are you more worried about? Are you worried about your daughter or your son? Oh, I'm worried about my son. You slithering piece of shit. I'm worried about my son, that he'll be accused of something he didn't do. How about if you raise your son right, he won't do anything to be accused of? But no, he'll throw his daughter under the bus just as quick as anybody else in that family. Are you shitting me? No, I don't trust a single stinking one of them. Man's made of a lie. You know. Yep, Donnie's not as rich as he says he is. He says he's worth $10 billion. I wish he would prove it. He could clear up so much of this shit, the Russian investigation, the tax fraud, the money schemes that he and his daddy did. He's a chip off the old block. His daddy was a crook racist. He's a crook racist. It's running his genes. I would not want the name Trump associated with me for any reason. It means crap. That's what that said. It should be in the dictionary. Look up the word Trump and it should say crap, evil, disgusting, smelly shit. Because that's all that man is. He defiles my, you know, this money thing that the New York Times just put out about how him and his daddy, what did they say? He's making 2 or 3 years old. Let's give him 3. I don't know what it said, 2 or 3 years old. He was already making $200,000 a year as a consultant to his daddy. That's the way they do it, baby. That's the way the rich get away with paying nothing. Tax loopholes, fraud, tax schemes, shell companies, any kind of little loophole that these people put into the law. That's who it's made for. People like Trump's. And now they're attacking, oh, you know, they want to do away with the estate tax. Yes, I want to do away. I want to bring the estate tax back, baby. Because if we don't, we end up with narcissistic little assholes like Donald Trump and now his son, Donnie Jr. and Eric. They think they are entitled. They don't have to serve this country. They don't have to give to this country. They don't have to pay the taxes. All they want to do is sit around and soak up the glory and as much money as they. How much money do you think the Trump International Hotel is making down the street from the Capitol? How much money do you think they're making at Trump bribe collection centers all across the world? America's for sale, baby. Putin came out with a statement this morning, Wednesday, that America should stop this infighting, you know, because it's bad for U.S.-Russia relations. You reckon, Putin? Well, we should be concerned about that, huh? You sniveling little shit. We don't want nothing to do with your ass over there. You can run and roughshod over your country over there and treat them people any way you want. This is America, baby. And we have a thing called the Constitution. They have amendments to that Constitution. One of them's the 25th, baby. Yeah, I think we ought to use it. I think we ought to use it for a lot of reasons. Like Willie says, vote them out, baby. If you don't like who's in there, vote them out. That's what we're going to do. There's 239 women running in this November, running this election. We got some pissed off ladies, as well they should be. Because this is Donald Trump and the Republicans' answer to the Me Too movement. Me Too? Oh, no. What about my son? Somebody's going to accuse my son. It's all about, protect these guys. Are you shitting me? What did they say? About a 2%, somewhere between a 2 and 10% possibility that your boy is going to be accused of something that he didn't do? I don't think it was 10%. I would think it was 2 to 6 or something like that. And the odds that your daughter will be sexually harassed are way up there. Like, I don't know. I didn't know the number is like 80, 90%. No, it was 3 and 5. That's over 50%, baby. Being sexually harassed. So that's not the thing you have to worry about. You have to worry about that boy, that 2% chance that he might get accused. Are you shitting me? That's the defense. That's the weapon that the Republicans are trying to use to save their own in the Me Too movement. I'm proud of these women standing up. I am proud of Dr. Ford for having the guts to stand up there and give testimony in front of the Senate Judiciary Committee. Did you see Mark Hurd do that? No, I don't want to talk to him over there because, I was a drunk back then. We were all drunks back then. Yeah, that's the issue. I don't give a shit if you were drunk back then. But you lied about it now. You lied about it now right there in front of the judiciary. You lied through your teeth. No, I never received stolen property. You ever get any stolen emails? No, I never did. You lied! No, I don't want him on my court. He does not uphold the values. His temperament is not that of a man that should be sitting on the court. Can you imagine if Ruth Bader Ginsburg was still a lawyer and bringing a case in front of the Supreme Court with somebody like Brett Kavanaugh on there? No. God, I hope that lady lives forever. Did y'all see Stormy Daniels speaking of shit on Jimmy Kimmel? That's not... it ticked me off. It cracked me up. They brought out a sampling of mushrooms. Different size mushrooms, bigger mushrooms, littler mushrooms, medium-sized mushrooms, big caps, little caps, all that. And Jimmy Kimmel asked her to pick out the mushroom that most describes what she saw. Lord, no wonder he lies so much. He started out lying about that evidently early because, baby, I'm sorry. That's sad. I feel bad for him. No wonder he's got problems. He's got serious problems, I'm sure. Anyway, everybody got a big laugh at that because it was a rather small mushroom. It was about that big with a big head on it and all that shit. Big mushroom cap on it. Shit! Oh shit! Sarah Sanders Huckabee, the official turd polisher of the United States government, came out and informed everybody that there was no tax fraud, there was no schemes, no, it's all just a big make-up bullshit and all that. And Jim Acosta called her out. I seen this little clip. I don't know what it was about though. He says, she told Jim Acosta that she doesn't have a problem with telling the facts, and Jim Acosta said, "Well, yes, sometimes you do," and so that's pretty neat. Uh, these people they don't know what the truth is. They'll come out there and just try to do whatever they can. I hope y'all got to see Lauren Mayer's song. I shared on YouTube, "Oh Beto," and I just loved it. Thank you, Lauren. That was a great song. Everybody enjoyed that, I'm sure. I know I shared it to everybody in Texas, every group in Texas. I shared that song with, and so we wanted to point it out to everybody down here voting. And Ted's up there having a big old rally with Donnie Jr. today. Not the dad. Where the hell is Mike Pence? I always have that written down there and never say nothing about it. Where is Mike Pence? Where is he? You know, there's a moral issue in front of the Senate right now. Are you going to believe this this doctor who came up and testified that earlier, right after she's a great woman, great testimony, very credible, very believable, all that stuff. And then as soon as little Brett gets up there and spells his little crying ass, and wasn't it Donnie said something about men that cry, and there's Brett Kavanaugh up there weeping his eyes off. Damn, Donnie, don't want to vote for that guy, buddy. He cries up there. That's what you said. Men shouldn't do that shit. 1,600 kids still in tents in Texas. There's the story, baby. That's who the Trump administration is. That's who he is turning America into. Yeah. See if up here. What else I got? Jim Acosta. That's about it. I know I missed some shit today, because mostly I'm just upset with his little speech in Mississippi last night. Just really disgust me. The people behind him while he was acting like an idiot, like he was acting like a fool up there in front of the world stage, doing his little clown act. Oh, you know, the Democrats, they're the party of crime. The Republicans do nothing but lie their ass off, steal, and try to scare people. That's how they stay in power. Mitch McConnell, I am so sick of that man on the Senate floor. He's a lying piece of shit. He's the one that stole Merrick Garland's seat on the Supreme Court. Mitch McConnell doesn't give a shit about Dr. Ford or any of the other accusers out there or any other woman that has anything to say. It makes no difference. This man is going to be on the Supreme Court. Screw you. That's the message Mitch McConnell gives you, baby. As he rapes this country, as he steals this country blind, gives everything this country has to the very wealthy, and tries to steal from the poor. That's who these people are. They disgust me. Every day I look in the news and see shit. Anybody that looks at this crap should be able to see. If their moral compass is at all working, should be able to see, but they're blinded by one thing, and that's money, baby. If their stock market's making money, the rich Republicans will vote for him and push for him and speak. You let them lose money, baby, and watch how they turn. Oh, I get upset with this shit. That's about all I got. We got a big family, people. I went over 9,360-something subscribers on YouTube. We have over 14,600 followers on Facebook. Our family page has over 5,007. We are a big family. We are a large section of people. And each one of us, everybody on that list knows somebody else who knows several people. Look at how that spider works. It just webs out, baby. It reaches a bigger demographic, more people, and that's what I'm asking you to do, is to reach out. If you see somebody in the comments from your area, reach out. Hey, I'm in the same area you are. I'm glad you're on my side. Make a contact. Keep pushing this shit out farther, because we have very little time left to do it in. So getting the numbers out there, like I said, I don't want to win, baby. I want a message. I want a clear message set across this land that our house is not for sale. Our house will stand on the moral ground as it should, because they demean it every day on the world stage and everywhere else. They demean America while they wave the flag and grab their Bible, and they run this country into the dirt. They applaud a fool who demeans a woman. So y'all keep that in mind. Anyway, look at there. We changed the names up there. There's a whole lot more names up there. And I really want to thank all of those people on Patreon that find it in their heart to donate $1 or whatever it is a month that they can. It goes a long, long way, and I can't stress that enough. Fred Thompson, I appreciate you, buddy. I don't know if I said that last show. Fred did a PayPal donation. There's a couple PayPal donations I need to get off my laptop and get written down so I know who they are so I can call them out. We appreciate the donations and the Patreon support, and it means the world to us to keep this thing going and keeping me being able to concentrate on this and not where am I going to pull money out of my butt for everything else that I'm not doing, because I'm doing this. And I'm not giving up on this. We've got over 2 years invested in this, and we've grown. We've got a very nice, respectable following here, and I know it's all moving in one direction, and that makes me happier than anything else. Remember, it's not the donation, it's not the Patreon money that y'all donate that is the most important thing that you give me. The oyster shell that I cherish, the poster that Mousy sent, these are things that I will cherish all my life. I have the quilt, a lot of stuff. But the most important thing you have given me is your ear. And I so appreciate that, because that's what I wanted. That's what I started this for. I wanted somebody to hear me because I couldn't go march. But technology, baby! It allowed me to use my voice. And look how far I've gone. I'm so proud of this family. And my ring. I'm telling you, people, it's very humbling when so many good people do so many nice things for you. And we are very appreciative. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. John Bridevaux, Blue Dot in Texas on YouTube. John Bridevaux on Facebook. John Bridevaux Speaks, Blue Dot Family. Go by there, see the family. Run by a Blue Dot in Texas. Gods of Poverty. Go by there and take a look at their page. Be involved is what I'm saying. Reach out. Get information from wherever you can. There's people speaking up. And don't get discouraged on that if you don't have as many followers as John's got or all that kind. Don't get as many views. That's not the important thing. The important thing is using your voice. Let everybody know where you stand, baby. Let that blue light shine. That's what it is. I'm going to let it shine all the time, baby. Y'all take care. And we'll see you on Friday. Get the beer and the bud ready, baby, because we're going to need it, because there's a lot of shit coming down between now and then. And we're going to just see how much courage that those Flake, Collins, and Murkowski have to stand up for something that shouldn't be. And because we damn sure know there's nobody else on the Republican side that is going to stand up with any courage at all and speak. They're all scared of him. Baby, Democrats, Blue Dots, baby, we don't scare easy. We're ready for you, baby. Come get it. We'll see y'all later. Bye.